Hello friends, you will really like these wonderful movies about the lives of legendary racers and the races they participated in. Enjoy watching. Senna. The film tells the story of legendary F1 pilot Ayrton Senna. He was truly a star on the track, a three-time world champion. However, in the fourth he was unfairly excluded from the races. The film also shows that Senna was not just a racing driver. He was also one of Brazil's most beloved heroes. Senna brought great pride to his country. His death devastated millions of people around the world. In the film, we follow Senna's journey from the beginning of his career to the day he unfortunately lost his life in a racing accident in 1994. The film is full of scenes from Senna's own eyes, with his own words and the moments he lived. Especially his rivalry with Alain Prost has a big place in the movie. The battle between these two is truly exciting to watch. The film reveals not only Senna's achievements on the track, but also his personality and mystery. So, it doesn't give too many details about Senna's private life, but it shows how passionate and determined he was. It tells the story of not just a racer, but also a human being, part of a family, and a hero of a nation. A 2011 German film that is both emotional and inspiring. Definitely worth watching. Schumacher. It is a 2021 German sports documentary film distributed by Netflix, about the life and career of Michael Schumacher, seven-time world champion in Formula One. Legendary pilot of F1. He was the king of the tracks and we all remember his golden years with Ferrari. In the film, we witness the peaks and ups and downs of Michael's career, his relationship with his family and, of course, unforgettable racing moments. The film is filled with interviews from those closest to Michael, his wife Corinna, his father Rolf, his brother Ralph, and his children Gina Maria and Mick. Also, important names in the F1 world are talking about Michael. The film reveals his incredible journey from go-kart racing to F1 championships. In conclusion, the documentary, Schumacher, tells about much more than a racer. He is a family man, a loving husband and a passionate sportsman. Michael's story revolves around his family and loved ones, and this film offers us the opportunity to introduce his life more closely. A serious accident he had while skiing in 2013 makes Schumacher's story tragic. This accident ended Schumacher's racing career. The movie is very impressive. Definitely a must-watch documentary. Rush. The movie is a real adrenaline pump. It deals with the incredible rivalry between James Hunt and Niki Lauda in the F1 world of the 70s. James is a real party guy, charismatic and brave. Niki, on the other hand, is a cold-blooded and calculating person. Both of them competed fiercely with each other on the track and competed for the 1976 championship. According to Roger Ebert, the film captures the personal stories of these two pilots and the excitement of the race as well, but the racing scenes can be a bit repetitive. Still, he describes it as an exciting and well-made motor racing movie, highlighting the risks and struggles these two drivers face. The movie, Rush, is an impressive drama that tells the fast and dangerous nature of the racing world through the personal stories of two rival drivers. An excellent 2013 German movie for both racing fans and story enthusiasts. Definitely worth watching. Ford and Ferrari. The film tells about the golden age of automobile racing in the 60s and the rivalry between Ford and Ferrari during this period. The story of the film, told through two legendary characters such as Carroll Shelby and Ken Miles, is truly inspiring. Carroll Shelby is a veteran of the racing world, the man who once made the tracks dusty. Now he's tasked with designing a supercar for Ford. Ken Miles is a racing monster, a pilot who always wants to be the fastest. Ford embarks on a serious challenge to beat Ferrari at Le Mans. Two racers do their best to pass each other's cars. Where will the exciting events in this process lead? It's a movie that helps even people who aren't interested in racing or cars understand this competition. If there are those who are not interested in this type of movies, please watch it. It will draw you in and make you forget your own world. Definitely do not miss this 2019 American film worth watching. Italian Race. It takes a different look at the racing world. The movie tells the story of a young female racer named Giulia. After losing his father, his life changes completely and he tries to survive in the racing world. The interesting thing is that his drug-addict older brother Loris steps in to help him. Loris is a former racing driver and is determined to teach Giulia everything he knows about racing. By combining action and emotional moments, the film deals with the excitement and adrenaline of the racing world on the one hand, and the themes of family, love and dedication on the other. Additionally, the movie was inspired by a true story. It was inspired by the life of Carlo Capone. Capone is a racer who won the European Rally Championship with Lancia Rally 037 in 1984. The film beautifully blends the excitement of racing and the importance of family bonds. Not to mention that it was inspired by a true story. So, there are both adrenaline-filled racing scenes and emotional moments. The relationships between the characters and their depths also add a different flavor to the film. Whether you're a racing fan or not, don't miss this 2016 Italian action-packed drama movie. Rebel Without a Cause. It is an American drama film starring James Dean, released in 1955 and depicting the rebellion of young people. Jim is having problems with his family and his surroundings in the new city he moved to. He enters dangerous races to prove himself and eventually hides in a mansion with his two friends. But things get complicated and his friend named Plato is shot by the police. The film shows the troubles and family conflicts experienced by young people at that time. It also deals with the place of young people in society and the change in gender roles. The film became even more famous when it was released shortly after James Dean's death. Rebel Without a Cause is still an important film for those who want to understand the inner world and rebellion of young people. It draws attention with both its story and James Dean's unforgettable acting. That's why this movie has taken its place among the classics. Fastest, a great documentary made in America in 2011 for those who love motor racing. The film focuses on MotoGP, the world's fastest motor racing, and the racers who compete fiercely in these races. In particular, we take a closer look at the lives and racing successes of legendary racers such as Valentino Rossi. In the movie, we see how the racers prepare, what they feel during the race, and what they experience after the race is over. We also delve into the history of MotoGP, learning how the sport has developed and how technology has impacted racing. Fastest shows that motor racing is not just about fast cars, but also the courage and perseverance of the racers. So, if you are interested in motor racing, this documentary is for you. It is both informative and very exciting.